Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel at Learn With Me 2525. Today we have 5 examples on how we can use index and match function. So let's get started. Let me share with you the data set we will use in our examples. It's for information for employees in XX company, let's say, and it's contain employee ID, name, and then department, salary. For first example, we suppose to find the name of employee in the third row equal index, then select the range. In this case, we want to find the name, so we focus on the name column, which is in the range C4 to C8, comma, and then we will enter row number. In this case, this example, it said find the name in the third row, so we will type 3 and write parentheses. And there we have it. The name in the third row is Charlie Chris. Charlie Chris. It's just this the first example for beginner to just show how the index work. Then we will go to more complicated way to use the index function. The example number 2, we have introduction to match function. We want to do this to see the basic way to do the index and match separately, so you can understand. And let's introduce the match function. Match is used to find the position of a value within the range. For example, let's say we want to find the row number for the employee name Sam. Use equal match left parenthesis match tab, and then we will choose Sam and Sam in the rest, comma, then we will select lookup array, which is name column, and then comma exact match, enter. This will come back as a 5 since in our array the Sam Andreas location is in row 5 in the array. Okay, our third example is to combine index and match. In example 3, find Nilly's salary. We type equal index tab. For array, since we want salary, we will choose column salary, comma. For row number, we will use match function. For lookup value, since we want Nilly's salary, so we will choose cell H8. We will select the name columns for lookup array, and then exact match, and write parenthesis, and press enter, and there it is, salary for Nilly David, 85,000. If we change the name to another staff's name, it will change to Charlie's salary. And this is how we will use index match, and they are combined. In example number 4, we switch between salary and department for any employees. First, let's create the data validation lists for the column we want to switch between and for the employee names. Select cell I7 where we want to switch between department and salary, and click on data validation. In the allow field, select list. In the source field, select department and salary and click OK. Now we have a drop-down list to choose between department and salary. Let's create a data validation list for employee names. Select cell H8 where we want to choose the employee name. Go to the Data tab, click on Data Validation. In the Allow field, select List. For the source, select the range C4 to C8 where the employee name are located. Click OK. Now let's create our formula using index and match function to dynamically retrieve the salary or department based on our selection. We will start by typing in the equal index tab. Next, we specify the range of data we are interested in. In our case, it's the column of department and salary. So we type D3 to E8. Now we need the row number where our employee is located. We will use the match function to find this. Type match, left parenthesis. We will need lookup value, which is the employee name in the cell H8. So we type H8. Next, we specify the range where we want to search for this name, which is C3 to C8. So we type C3 and C to C8. And then we will type 0. We need an exact match, so we type 0. For the column number, also we will use the match function. So we type match, left parenthesis, and then we will select our lookup value is the selection in the cell I7, and we will specify the lookup array for department and salary headers, which is D3 to E3. So we type D3 to E3. And again, we will use exact match 0, right parenthesis, and press enter. There we have it. Now we can use drop-down list to select an employee and switch between viewing their department or salary dynamically. So in this example, we will use index and match function, but when we have multiple criteria, we have two employees, their name is Nilly David, one from IT, one from finance. So in our example, we will need Nilly from finance, salary for Nilly from finance. Type equal index tab. For array, we will select salary and which is E4 to E9, comma, and then match for the row number. For match, and then we type left parenthesis and 1. This one it means that we will we will want the row number that will come back as a true. Yeah, which means it met the two criteria. Then it will come back as a true. When it's only meeting one criteria, it will not come back as a 1. It will come back as a 0, which is false. So it will match 1 and then comma, select lookup array, which is C4 to C9 equal H7, Nilly David first, our first array and lookup array, and then multiplication operator, and then also the second array lookup array we want from department So, and then d4 to d9 equal to h8. And of course, we will enter 0 as exact match. It will come back at 75,000 salary for Nilly David from finance. This one was for multiple criteria. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Excel tips and tricks. Thanks for watching and see you next time.